Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you are new. I am a mom to now 3. We just had our 3rd baby. His name is Hudson, and you will actually see him a little bit in this video. Here on my channel, I do a lot of cleaning and organization type videos. I also do just some mommy lifestyle stuff as well as share a lot of recipes. So if any of that stuff interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you guys be a part of the Simply Allie family. In today's video, we are going to be organizing my pantry. I actually have a fairly small pantry, so I feel like this is going to be relatable to a lot of you guys as well. This video is also sponsored by Cricut, and I am going to be making all of my pantry labels with my Cricut maker, and I will show you guys how to do all of that a little bit later in this video. But for now, let's go ahead and get started.
I can't get close enough somehow, and I was down until you said.
So here is the pantry as it is now. It's semi-organized, but I don't like the look of it at all. So I'm definitely gonna make this look a little bit better and more functional as well. This is gonna go, I have big plans for this and I cannot wait to share that with you guys and honestly see what it looks like myself. And then here are some supplies that we're gonna be working with. So we really just got a bunch of things from different stores just to have them. I'm probably not gonna end up using all of it, but I wanted to have lots of options. So we have some clear bins. These are kind of long, skinny ones. These right here, it looks like they have dividers on the inside, so that could come in really handy. These are larger. A ton of these containers. I am so excited to use these. I'm probably gonna put flour in here, cereal in these ones. Some turntable options. I'm really wanting to go with a lot of the like clear acrylic stuff and then put white labels on them. I think that'll look really pretty. We have some more larger clear rectangles there. And then I'm not sure if I'll end up using this or not, but a little riser. And then again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using this or not, but there are these little guys, they're so cute. And this will be nice to put like maybe some more unattractive things in, maybe like towards the bottom, we'll see. But so now it's time to make the labels for my pantry, and I'm really excited to do this. I wanted to do this for a long time now, and to make these labels, I'm using my Cricut machine. I have the Cricut maker, and mine is in the color champagne. I know that I'm gonna get a ton of use out of this machine because it does so many different things. My Cricut maker will cut over 300 different types of materials like crepe paper and fabric, and it even cuts thicker materials like mat board, leather, cardstock. Cricut also has a ton of different tools that makes the possibilities of what you can make pretty much endless. But what's most important to me is how easy this machine is to use. I was actually surprised at how easy it was. When you use the Cricut design space, which you can get on your desktop or your mobile device, so you can really make or design things from anywhere, this design space gives you step-by-step instructions on what to do next, so it's really user-friendly. I'm obviously starting with my pantry labels first, but I have big plans to make all kinds of things with my Cricut machine. I plan on making really cute shirts for both me and the kiddos. I want to try my hand at mugs. And y'all know I love my essential oils, so I plan on making labels for my roller bottles, my spray bottles, all kinds of things like that. So if you guys are interested in getting a Cricut for yourself or just checking it out, I have a link in the description box below. Go ahead and click that link and have fun. The first thing that I'm doing is taking everything out of my pantry. That's how I start all of my organization projects. I like to start with a clean slate so I can see all the products that I'm working with as well as the space that I'm working with. This is a great opportunity as well to go through my pantry items and check expiration dates and throw things out that are old. All right, so now I'm just kind of testing things out and figuring out kind of where I want to place the different containers and things like that before I go ahead and load them all up. This just kind of gives me a game plan before I do all of the really hard work. At this point, it also allows me to see which bins that I'm gonna keep, and it also shows me if I need to go back to the store and purchase some more of a certain type of bin.
If that's what you want, then baby, try to believe me when I say that.
If you are stuck and not sure where to start organizing, pull everything out of your pantry and then organize it by category. So if you have a bunch of baked goods, group them all together. If you have a bunch of snacks, put those all together. If you have a bunch of pasta, put that together, oils, things like that, and then put all of those similar items in one container. That way when you go to the pantry, you know exactly which container it's in, and you can pull that whole container out of the pantry and grab whatever item you need. Another tip that I have is make your snacks accessible and visible. I have found personally that if I put snacks in a basket that I can't see through, we forget that we have them, we don't eat them. Sometimes they go expired, which is sad because we're wasting food. But also we forget that we have them and go to the store and buy more snacks. So making things visible and accessible is important and helpful. And then the last tip that I have, if you have smaller kids and you want to eliminate or at least diminish the amount of times that you have to get up and get them a snack, put snacks on their level. So if they are hungry and they ask for a snack, you can just say, go to the pantry and you can pick out a snack. You might want to make sure that these are snacks you don't mind them having a few of, since they are helping themselves. So maybe pick some healthier items, but this allows them to learn a little bit of independence. They like it, and it's definitely going to help you out as a mom. You probably saw the silver shoe rack that we had at the bottom of the pantry. We've had that at the bottom of our pantry for years now. We've just taken it from house to house with us, but I wanted everything to be kind of a cohesive, bright white color in the pantry. So I am switching out the silver one with a white one that we picked up at Target. And then I went ahead and put the silver shoe rack out in the garage to hold our garage shoes. This was a several day project. You're gonna see me changing clothes quite a bit. With a newborn, it just took me a really long time to get anything done. Now that I have everything planned out in the pantry and I know where the containers are gonna go and which ones I'm going to keep, I am going to wash out all of my containers and get them ready to fill. You want to make sure that your storage containers are extra dry before you put any kind of food in them or spices. And so I went ahead and washed out all of my containers at night. That way I can let them sit on the counter overnight and dry out completely. For a little while now, I have wanted to organize my spices in matching containers, and it is a little bit of a daunting task. It does take a bit of time, but the end result is so worth it. It looks really pretty. So I'm really happy that I did it. I got these containers from Amazon. I'll have everything that I used linked down in the description box below.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you. You don't even know
A question that I got over on Instagram when I showed you guys that I was putting all my spices in matching jars was, how do you know when your spices are expired? And so you'll see in just a second, but I just put a little piece of Scotch tape on the bottom of each jar and wrote the expiration date. That way I would know. And then I just kind of like to know which brands or which ones are organic. And so I would put a little note of the brand or just a little O for organic on the bottom of the jars as well, just kind of for my reference.
Undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I was okay, till something in me changed, don't know why. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Be feeling same as the beginning. Waste of time. Somehow you intruded, lost in your illusions. I was fine. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Discovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I lost my way, but you washed out all the gray. Don't know why. You got me high, but I'm so...
I got these acrylic spice racks on Amazon and I love how they look. They were a little bit tricky for Andrew and I to figure out how to hang, only because of the door that we were putting them on. Unfortunately, where the holes were on the racks didn't work on this door because of the grooves. It just didn't line up quite right. So we went ahead and used command hooks. We had to figure out which ones were gonna work for us. It was kind of an ordeal. We had a lot of spices fall to the ground in the middle of the night, but we did figure it out. In the end, all the hassle was totally worth it because it just looks really pretty.
my territory, so why are you still so needy? You're in over your head. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude, don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break, 'cause you love drama, forget the karma.
I'm a little extra, and I did alphabetize my spices. I didn't go to like the second letter, I just did all the A's together, all the B's together, and so on. And I know it seems a little extra and like, why bother? But I do think it's going to be helpful when I'm looking for paprika, for instance. I can just go to the P section and find it that way instead of having to go through all of the different spices.
First you were so easy, but now I can't even get through to your mind, 'cause you don't wanna listen. I know everything about you, like it's hard for you to be true. Oh, funny how it changed in a matter of time. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame.
So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video and that maybe you got some inspiration to organize your pantries as well. Let me know in the comments below if you liked this, what your favorite part was. Let me know also if you have a walk-in pantry, or if you have a small pantry like I do, or if you have no pantry at all. My dream is to have a walk-in pantry one day. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. You can also follow me on Instagram at Allie_Gooch. Don't forget to check out Cricut. I think you guys are really gonna have a lot of fun with it. If you guys wanna check it out or get one for yourselves, go ahead and click the link that I have in the description box below. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna take you through my pantry and show you exactly where everything is and how I organized it. So up here at the top shelf, I have 2 bins on either side, and these are for our breakfast items. So pancake mixes and oatmeal, more on this side. And these bins are the inner design ones, and they're actually for the refrigerator, and they have little dividers in the middle. So it makes things really easy to categorize and stuff like that. And then up here, we have these OXO or OXO containers, 2 for cereal, regular sugar, powdered sugar. I'm actually gonna make a little like mini label and just label this as powdered sugar. Back behind here, I have snacks. So there's goldfish, and then these little like paleo or something like that, gluten-free cheese puffs that Oakley likes. And then this shelf is the second one. And over here we have this Lazy Susan that has our mostly oils and vinegars, but there's also things like molasses and honey in here. And then I also have some like miscellaneous baking items, so baking powder and cornstarch, just because that's where it fit best. And then I have my container of teas. I love this little tea organizer. Oh, it makes getting teas so easy, and also makes your teas just look really pretty. So back here we have all-purpose flour and then whole wheat flour. Again, I'm gonna make a little mini label that says wheat or something like that. And then this is our snacks Lazy Susan. This one is really cool. It has little dividers in it. And we can change this out like as we get different snacks and things like that. Like there's only 2 gummy bears, but we could fill this one with fruit snacks or something like that. So we just have some like granola bars and just random things in there. And then in here is nuts. This is our baking bin. We actually have 2 baking bins. So this one is more like chocolate chips, Jello mix, things like that. And this is our flours. We like to do a lot of paleo baking, so there's some like coconut sugar, cassava flour, just like more specialty flours, I guess. Over here is hot chocolate. Andrew likes to make sweet tea, so he's got his tea bags. So this is marshmallows, just in a little mason jar for hot chocolate. There's some K-Cups back there, and then some like apple cider, just some drink mixes, but I labeled it as cocoa. This one is our rice and like dried beans container. There's also chia seeds in here. And then this one is for our chips. And then, oh, and there's also some cookies back there too. It just kind of fit a little bit better. And then this is a miscellaneous snack bin. We do a lot of snacks in our house. This is also kind of a random bin. Things that didn't have a better place to go ended up in here. So I have some pistachios, and I might honestly get another OXO container to put those in. And then there's some like loose leaf tea back there that I drink during pregnancy. This is a whole bin designated to Oakley's pouches. He loves pouches. Emmy does too. So we go through a lot of pouches in our house and we buy them in bulk. So this will be filled up next time we stock up. This is just a little snack bin with Pirate's Booty. And then down here, these are backstock bins. So I have extra flours that didn't fit in the bins, extra sugar. There is a thing of marshmallows in here that I can fill up the marshmallow container with. And then I also had a few boxed goods that just didn't really have a better place to go. So those are that's the backstock bin. And then this is going to be for potatoes and onions and garlic so that they can breathe. And then I also just put this big old container of coconut oil in here because again, didn't have a better place for it.